and Keon, when you're ready.
In terms of the second half, and I don't know what the exact numbers were for a run, I think it was something like 18-3, but what would you say, I guess, kind of inspired that comeback bid?
I feel like in the first half we didn't play to our ability at all, like offensively and defensively. We let them go by us. We wasn't hitting shots. So in the second half we said, we got to stop all that. We got to win games. That's what we try to do.
Did you like the look that you had at the rim? Did you guys execute that the way that you wanted to?
Yeah, it was action to get the ball to the rim, and we did tie the ball game, so I like the looks that me and Isaac had.
Keon, obviously still so early in your college career, but hitting a shot like that late in the game with a lot on the line, how does that affect your confidence?
It gives me a lot of confidence. Gives me a lot of confidence at the end like that. You know, boosts my confidence on the defensive end as well. Knowing that we have a chance to win, and you know, we got to make sure we execute those situations.
Ross going down with an injury, does that almost feel like, did you guys almost do it for him in a way? Does that motivate you guys to put more effort in or something in that line?
Of course, he's our guy that's physical, get rebounds, bully somebody. So when he went down, he's like, we all got to step up, especially in the physicality department, and we got to keep playing for him.
How do you guys keep yourselves kind of together and focused? Because I imagine that's not an easy thing to go through, to see somebody you're so close to experience something like that.
We just gotta, you know, we're always with each other every day, so we rely on each other in practice. You know, we've been through this in the summertime as well. You know, we just gotta rely on those months that we've been together. We just gotta stick together right there.
Obviously a loss is a loss, but trying to take away any silver linings, just that second part of the second half, or just the second half in general, can you take away positives from that or build off of that going forward?
Yeah, you could build off of that, but at the same time, we still came up short. So you got to look at the positives, keep doing the positives, and what went wrong. Maybe not in the first half what went wrong in the second half. Maybe it was the foul calls. So we got to stop fouling. We got to stop letting our guys go by us. So we got to fix those things, and maybe when we do come back, we get the dub instead.
How did you guys hold the Wranglers to no points over a 7-minute stretch? After that, they're going down 18?
I felt like we started to rely on each other more on defense. And the timeouts, we was like, we got to win the next 4 minutes, one play at a time. So we just focus on that individual play. So we got to stop, let's get a bucket, then another stop, and then we just kept rolling it.
What was the locker room like during halftime, and just in terms of like what was the energy, what was kind of going on, I guess?
Frustration, because we were losing at half, but at the same time, we were like, we know what we do, and we got to come with the energy in the second half. We got to start strong, and I feel like we did that.
Anything else for the guys? That's it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, it's final.
All right, everyone, we got head coach Frank Martin. Coach, you just want to start off with an opening statement, and then we'll open the floor for some questions.
I'm tired of us being embarrassingly bad defensively, and so I think we identified 4 or 5 guys that are going to actually try to defend and play for each other rather than play for themselves. We got a bad case of selfishness on our team right now. Not with everybody, with some individuals, and so that's getting addressed. And you know, I've tried to stay positive with these guys, and because there's no place for negativity in life. But obviously my positivity hasn't gotten us to play the game the right way since we got back from Christmas. So we're gonna find the right guys, and we're gonna play with a sense of urgency again. It's how we practiced in the preseason. It's how we played through Christmas, and it's been a complete adventure since Christmas. And that's unfortunately that's part of the deal. That you got to have guys that are committed to playing in a way that we want to build this program to be represented. So I was proud of those guys who were on the court there. Those, I think the last 8 minutes of the game or so, we actually played like a college basketball team again. Now we gotta make shots. Can't miss layups. Can't miss free throws. I mean, we missed those one-on-ones, killed us. You can't. We get outshot 2-1 again from the foul line, and so when we got opportunities, we got to convert. Can't miss.
How did you think the team responded to the Matt Ross injury?
Matt's the guy that provides the toughness on our team, and without him out there, I think we had guys looking around to see who was going to do it, and then we ended up with some guys making a lot of excuses and a lot of complaints, and I think that's what got us in trouble there late in the first half, and but that'll be addressed and that'll be dealt with, and creates an opportunity now for Tafara to get some minutes. He wants to play. Well, he's going to have to play now. So he's going to have to grow up in a hurry here.
Can you tell us anything about Matt?
It's something to do with his MCL, but we don't. I'm sure he's going to get an MRI first thing in the morning. They told me at halftime it's the MCL, which, knock on wood. Not that that's good, but it's a lot better than ACL or even cartilage damage. So, it's crazy. When I was a kid, everyone hoped you tore your cartilage, and now it's like, don't touch that cartilage. And but we'll find out more when we get it. But the initial thought, it's the MCL.
In terms of just mentally, he seemed to be in decent spirits when he came back to sit on the bench. Did you get a chance to talk to him? How did he see
Matt's an awesome teammate. Matt, I can tell you this, Matt got some issues, like I got issues. Matt's a really good teammate. Matt's about helping us build this program. It's that's why you saw him with that spirit, because he wants us to win. He wants us to get better. He's committed to it. I mean, the Richmond game, he shouldn't have played. I had no idea he was that sick. He didn't tell anybody because he didn't want to let the team down, and he ends up getting put in the hospital. And so it's he's all about team, all about team.
I thought you started the second half well with energy, and then Loyola went on a little bit of a run, made it an 18-point lead, and then the last 10 minutes or so, that changed like in a heartbeat. What would you say went into that change?
I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for what I'm getting ready to say. We eliminated the bitching. Sorry for the word. That's when you got guys that make a lot of excuses and blame, you end up giving a lot of uncontested layups. So we eliminated the nonsense. And then we had guys that committed to playing for each other rather than playing for themselves. And guys actually enjoy playing with people that have each other's backs. And I've been searching for that since Christmas. And you guys hear me say leadership. We need leadership because we need people to own that responsibility. If I got to do it, we got zero chance to win. And unfortunately, that's what I got to do now. So I got to fix that. But when coaches have to fix that, your team has zero chance to win. That's why we can't beat anybody right now, because I've been trying to do it a certain way, and it's not working. So now we're going to do it a different way.
I know you're not one for moral victories, but can you take those final 8 to 10 minutes as almost a sort of building block to be like, hey, like this is what we need to do going forward to compete?
I'll trade you a moral victory for my hair. How about that? That's who we were. We didn't handle success very well. That's who we were. All the way through Christmas, that's who we were. And ever since we got back from Christmas, we haven't been that. There's a reason we're the second worst defensive team in the league after being top 70 in the country going into Christmas. But it's it's all right. It's all part of the deal, man. We signed up to build a program here. I told you guys from day one, and we're gonna build it on certain things. And I'm learning every day as I go through it about the guys on my team. And don't get me wrong, I'm not into losing, and I can't stand that we've lost 5 in a row. And it is what it is. But we still got a bunch of games to play. And we got to identify guys that want to play with that sense of urgency, with that kind of unity for one another, so we can have a chance to win. And that's the fact mission that we're on right now. Fact finding, excuse me.
Brandon didn't play tonight. Can you give any insight onto what he's going through? And
Yeah, towards the end of practice yesterday, something took place and it bent his arm kind of that way. So he's got some kind of injury to the ulnar collateral ligament or whatever. And he couldn't shoot a ball, couldn't pass, and it's his right arm too. So he tried to go through shoot around today, but he couldn't do it. So it's again, I have no idea how long it's going to be.
One more for Coach, guys.
You could talk about the final shot in terms of not calling a timeout. What led you guys drawing up that play and getting the looks you did?
Yeah, I told the guys, if we're down 1 or 2, I'm not calling a timeout. You know, if we're down 3, I was going to take a timeout. But down 1 or 2, we knew the play, and we got exactly what we wanted. You know, TJ, we faked the handoff, and TJ drove it in there, and, you know, he missed. And Isaac, you know, goes after the ball, and he missed. And, you know, sometimes you draw up a play, and no one does it the right way, and some guy heaves up a 30-footer, and everyone says, wow, what a great play. No, it's just the guy made a shot. And they did exactly what I asked them to do. And and had courage to go do it. And, you know, ball just didn't go in.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.